Come on.
This team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Redskins. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Yeah, my bad, bro. You see me? Yeah, I'm streaming now.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Page. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Jupiter.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in secondary.
On 2nd down now, Page. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
This team is developed now, dog.
Last week over
going through my offensive line and shit.
What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
It's good.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
That boy's really playing.
Second and 9 now. And an alley to run. They'll wind up with positive
it's a bad
yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now
It's more like roses.
down.
It wasn't no big issue. I told you that.
But this guy has a survival instinct and a knack for knowing when exactly to do it.
Play with, I want you to
They
please.
need the 27-yard line for a first.
Hey, you win. You win. No drama.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, he overthrew it.
And that is incomplete.
He overthrew a fucking first down, dog.
Secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. Badgley able to knock this one through. Badgley hit from 59 in his rookie season. This one but he shows off that big leg by hitting another from distance. The kickoff unit is out on the field.
Nah, you got all my. You was working out.
Whatever you knew you ain't gonna watch.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Get home watching the movie. Yes, I would love to. What part of the team?
Muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Exactly.
Conventional football.
No, I'm straight. I don't do it.
Tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
It's a pickup before it'll bring up 2nd down.
Wrong defense.
I call that play a success. A
Nice
nice
inside
inside run
right quick.
sets up a very manageable 2nd down.
Up.
A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Throwing is Jackson.
We take them.
Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's
Do a kid, bro.
intercepted.
We take them. I'm not fucking off, bro. This is my year. This is my year. I ain't fucking off this year, bro. I'm not fucking off this year.
Intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now.
We take them.
I
We
hope
bait
there's not
all that.
negative thoughts in his
Yeah,
head
we
going
bait all
forward
that.
since
Stop
that's
this
his
run
first
game.
throw of the game. But one of the things I
We bait
remember
all
about him
that,
coming
bro.
out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover,
Yes,
you
yes.
better be quick with your delivery. Not
That's
much
supposed
space to get
to be a first
And
down.
when that field
That's
shrinks
what
with those
close to being a
safeties,
first down.
it's almost like
I
there's a
can't wait
couple
to play
extra
Jets,
defenders
dog.
out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space
Oh, just
because
ass.
there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
By luck. Fucking.
They'll try to lift.
What if he paying Derrick James? Jamal Adams? That's Derrick. What if he played Jamal Adams? He can pay that nigga double.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up.
Cause that nigga saved him, bro. I swear to God. Bro, that nigga, Jamal Adams against me had full fumbles, bro. 4 fumbles, all hit sticks.
They'll look to throw. Looking
He's
inside,
overthrowing
but it's
receivers.
incomplete.
He's overthrowing wide open
How about
receivers.
the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
You seen
If
him?
there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find
He's
something.
overthrowing
There was
wide
nothing
open
available there
receivers,
for him.
bro. Come
So
on,
the
that's the
scores
second
on their
overthrow,
first two
bro.
possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 14-0, bro.
Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
We took
I don't think
everything
that
away.
there's any way you can run back out there and go,
We took everything that he wanted
just
away.
going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
I ain't
but you have
throwing,
to be
I'm not
careful
throwing the
not being
blitzes
too
yet.
cautious, because
I
now
know
you can't
that's
run
what he's
any
waiting
offense
for.
at all.
Still want to
Finna
attack.
bait him
See
up.
how they attack him here. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Jackson now. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun to give to Mixon. They string that
You can't outrun me,
nicely.
nigga.
He
Defense
stopped
too
before
fast,
he could
man.
turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson, throw left side, complete. It's Hodges.
My whole defense is speed.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
I knew that shit was out.
He finds
I knew that shit was out,
complete.
bro. I knew that
And
shit
he
was
gets
out,
us
bro.
down inside
I knew
the
that shit was
35
out, bro.
before
I knew
going
it.
out
Like,
of
I
bounds.
just
They get 5, and it will go ahead and move the chains. Jackson. And an alley to run. And he'll go down at the 28.
You ran a pitch,
It's a
bro.
gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there
I've
on
never seen
first
that
down. He didn't force it,
People
nor
only
did he
run
throw
that
it
shit.
away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Watch
Backs
this.
him up 1
I
yard.
guarantee I know
Brings
what
up
play he
3rd
gonna.
down.
He gonna run the option right on one
6-0 our
side.
score after 1.
He gonna run a 5 and out. He did it one time, right? That's how you bait niggas, bro. You let that shit go the first time, bro. On purpose. I let it go on purpose. Yeah. So he
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Odell Beckham. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening.
Yeah.
They found the opening
I ain't click on those.
it.
They gave me the linebacker. No, I ain't click on nobody. Period. I ain't click on nobody. So I can't even fuck, man. So they'll give me safety of the pick.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
I'm beating your ass up, too.
Out there ready for this next drive, the
Your ass
Redskins
thinking about playing me
offense.
tired.
And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
On second down,
Page.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 7 yards on the play.
Bro, the whole offensive line missed him, though, bro. Like, they don't even... What's that, you know? You seen that?
57, Mike 57. I got you, pump. 57, Mike.
Touchdown, maybe.
They're going to look to throw. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Max Crosby in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
You run that cover 2, right?
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And that one goes out of bounds, and let's see here. They're going to walk this back to the 40-yard line.
Just stay in the pocket. Wildcat.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
You gonna throw me a pitch, one way or another. What the fuck you running? Huh? No. I got 5, bro. I got past 2 games. I got 10 picks.
So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
He putting dicks in his fucking receiver now? Okay.
You probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. You never want to give up a sack from the O-line's perspective.
Yeah, nigga.
They hate it for several reasons, especially because they feel like they left their brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. We talk about some terrific athletes. We're trying to put him on the ground.
Now this throw caught left side.
He wants to
have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line.
That's a pick.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Switch up.
Now on 2nd and 13, Jackson. And he'll take this into the end zone.
They didn't give me a reaction time, bro. You see this shit?
With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more.
That's what I was saying. When I say niggas gonna give me a pick, that was a pick.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
You see it? You see what it said, right?
In the end zone.
You see what it said, right?
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion. to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe someday to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
On second down now,
bro.
Page. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
He not even shooting, CPU shooting and shit. Not even him, bro.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
That's not even him, bro. That's straight CPU.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
That's how you should play the gap user. That's how you should gap user, bro. That's the difference.
Other times, it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
I can just split, bro.
Here in the second quarter. He gets this in the hands of Mixon.
Bro, this shit is making me mad, bro. It's a pick six.
To the running back, this position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
That's what you get. Thank you for fucking cheating, man.
They'll give him
Cheating ass
credit. They took
motherfucker.
their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
This nigga threw 2 pick six, bro. Legit threw 2 pick six, bro. Come on.
That's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
He doing that glitch.
And taking a gander at the NFL scoreboard in Minneapolis. Early lead in that one for the Packers. That one tight to this point.
Shit,
and you'd have to
fucking
imagine
mad,
it'll
bro.
stay tight throughout.
Yeah.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And it's 2nd down.
It's been my observation. There's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They got him shooting gaps. This what happened on that. Oh shit. I got scored. I didn't know that. I wasn't even looking at the time.
2nd and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41.
Oh, good one.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick six from Bengals TD. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for six.
I'm getting beat by man. I'm not getting beat by him. I'm getting beat by man.
They can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Not only that, they got me overthrown
in
the
hindsight,
receiver,
probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. But you're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
2nd and 3. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Back to throw here. That one complete to Hill. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report.
I play hard flat. He threw it straight to him,
set to
bro.
receive. They have the lead and the football to begin
I'm a
quarter
second half
number
person,
3.
so you're not being
Taken
by
in the end zone.
I play better second half than first.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, I always do that. I'm not throwing pressure.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. To throw is Jackson. Gonna throw again. Man open, that's Kiki QT.
Yeah, I know, that's all I was about to do.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
That's what,
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Ah, shit, I didn't go check.
He's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think.
Take close out jar.
It's like that first down there. Need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A throw over the middle, taken in. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, we talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. That's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. It's caught. Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins 18.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They go play action here on first down. Looking for Randall and intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the...
He's got
you can kiss him goodbye.
He's at the 40,
you can kiss him goodbye.
the 20, 10,
Let's go.
Touchdown.
Get some pop. Once that nigga hit that gap.
Great effort there. Taking it goal line to goal line.
ABC nigga.
They're now just an extra point away from getting back
He hit that
to
gap.
the score. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Well, they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They
Yo.
were ready.
Huh? How long left?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Huh? I don't even got the money, bro. Thank you. The 14-day trial.
The Bengals
I
drive
don't
about
got
to
the
get
money.
going. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Yeah.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now it's Jackson. Forced out to his left.
There we go. Now the pressure on. Swear was it playing linebacker.
Like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that.
You know what I said?
Frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket,
Swear
realized
was
he
playing
had
linebacker,
nothing,
my fault.
just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. It's caught by OBJ.
He called me on my fucking linebacker.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down, Bengal.
He keep catching on my own. He got S out there.
On the toss, Mixon. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
He keep catching on my linebackers, bro. Not my
He does it
offensive
at a high level,
line.
doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Back to the ground this time.
Come on, you man hit it, bro. You man hit it, bro. I said shoot his gap, right? That's what I said, right? He wasting clock, too.
2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
You trying to play for further.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Remember when I said I'm going to bait a route? Watch this.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. Incomplete. And give credit to Ruben Foster, the linebacker, and to disrupt.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Austin Seibert sets up for the field goal try. From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt.
This man is getting saved.
Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So
He really want what their back would come across the middle. You see what I did, right?
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum
Most people
going
would do
enough to
that
get a
shit. Hope
touchdown
pick
out
that
of
shit
it.
off.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball to the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. Now a give right side. Page. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Bengals offense cashes in with 6. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
I don't get this thing either.
Fielded about a yard deep.
I don't do this
they'll
thing
start
either.
in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
They'll run on 1st down.
Look at this shit, dog.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
You don't play clutch. Trying to I need you to play stupid. You play stupid. I'm in the match right quick, sir.
2nd and 11. Got a man open. It's Sutton. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I like for me to beat you with the Dolphins. I'm playing with the Dolphins.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Staying on his feet. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
That doesn't help indeed. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Joe Mixon, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
5 minutes.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
Get
what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
He had the first one. He'll about to get sacked. He's sending everybody back there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
His offense not good.
Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
Bro?
Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
The Redskins on third down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Max Crosby. Second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
He's blitzing on one side.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is what the coaches decide to do now.
He's about to throw a pick.
Do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game?
This game is really holding, bro.
Supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around.
We'll see what they do. After the penalty, it's Mixon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Hey, Javon!
Charged up now. They stop him behind the line again.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation. When you're up in the 4th quarter, they're going to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time
today.
Look at this shit, dog. By Troy Apke. Well, they're not making it easy on themselves here down the stretch. 2 games now in the 4th quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
How the fuck you getting him off the line, bro?
Now a handoff here to his running back. Finding room at the 30. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. 20. Touchdown, Washington. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit.
Quarterback overthrowing passes and shit.
So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, It took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards of it. That really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
No, they bitch it, bro.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out.
Yeah.
Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again.
Yeah, it's the same thing over here, man.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Come over here and tell me I gotta move.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Odell Beckham, 52 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
So what's he saying?
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On first down, Page, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
You know, it's become cliche, but we have seen it and observed it. When runners have days like what we're seeing right now, they often take their offensive linemen out for steaks afterwards, don't they? They all go buy them dinner. But after a play like that, he might reduce it, might go to the corner and just grab a hot dog or two, huh?
Hey, I mean, this...
From one spot to the next spot.
And they don't get one mulligan up front?
Okay, so what we're saying then is we're going petite filet instead of porterhouse. How's that?
8 ounce is good.
All right, just check it.
They'll set up a throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you have to imagine this defense is just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 29.
No.
And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
What you mean?
Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this
I ain't do this last game. I ain't do none of this. Tomorrow I was throwing in. I ain't do that.
And can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that,
I
oftentimes
could. I
interceptions
ain't want
result.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jackson, he finds his target, Beckham. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it.
Hey, come on, Zay. I know
As
you're
an
on
offensive
screen.
coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything.
I just about to hear him. Who the hell is this?
Got some niggas on screen.
So for Cincinnati, it's an idea.
Yeah, she overthrowing receivers and shit. I need